Hey guys, my name is Victor and I'm the co-founder of Edplay. I created this set of onboarding videos and this course in order to help you understand our product better and utilize most of our features. I hope you will find this course useful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to use our support desk, email us, or book an onboarding session. Thank you for watching this. So we'll log into the system. We will see our dashboard with our courses. In the top right corner, we will see a button called New Course. If we click on that, that brings up our chat interface. We can attach the files manually by uploading this, or we can select them from our knowledge base. Bear in mind, you can select multiple files if you want to build your course, or you can simply type in the chat and describe what sort of course you would like to make. So for this one, we're gonna create a course for the manufacturing company, specializing in producing electrical equipment, quite a specific niche. So let's just send that. And then the chat will basically ask us a couple of clarification questions. So we'll select which industry this course is for, which department this course is for. So the system is asking all these qualification questions. We can better understand who are the end users, like who's your audience for this course. No prior knowledge, beginner level. We select English as a language. In terms of the tone of voice, let's go for the professional one. And then who will be taking the course? It will probably be manufacturing staff. So we select that. And then it will ask you about the structure. Let's go for the standard one with 18 pages. But you can always type whatever you want. So if it doesn't quite fit, you can always change it. You can review it, refine the prompt, confirm, and this should bring up our course builder interface. So the system will tell you on the left that it's currently creating the structure. And then you will see the modules appear. Once the structure is built, it will tell you that it's ready. And as the next step, you can review it. The system will tell you how many credits are going to be used and how many pages are going to be built. If you want to make any changes, you can ask in the chat. Or if you're happy with it, you can click yes and proceed. And then the system will then start generating the pages. So if we give it a couple of minutes, it will basically generate it page by page. It does generate all the assets in parallel, but sometimes it does depend on your internet connection and how busy the server is at a specific time as well. So on the left, you will always see your progress and how many pages have been generated. So if it's taken a while, you can always go and make a cup of tea or coffee. Bear in mind that if you open a new tab or start doing something else, the generation will not stop. It will continue generating the course in the background, and you can simply come back to it when it's ready. So we are at 80% now. Give it another minute or so. And also at the bottom right, you will see notifications like this telling you that a page has been generated. Some of them, they will continue to appear as you go through the course because it may still be generating some of the remaining images or icons. But most of the course is now ready. So let's have a look at what we have. So we've got our hero section here. We can double click and change the text. We can change it manually, or we can change it with AI, translate it, change the tone of voice, make it longer or shorter. We can see some blocks here. All of the buttons inside the system are completely programmable. So you can link them to another section, module, or page, or an external website. You can move the assets around by using these arrows. You can edit the content. So if you're not happy about the asset, you can always change it or regenerate it. You can change the layout, add additional items. You can add assets. So we've got our own asset library that we use. So you about 35 plus assets, something like this. So you can see the preview, what assets we have, and you can either generate them with AI, or if you prefer, you can generate them manually and just fill it in with your content. For the course, you can always update your preferred default course styles. So super easy. You can add new pages, new modules. As you can see, all the assets are quite good looking aesthetically. If some of the images you're not happy with, you can always change that. So we've got a variety of these assets like accordion, click-throughs, checklists, flip cards that you're going to have a look at. If we click on view, we can basically see how this course looks like from the learner perspective. So as a learner, we don't have those admin features. It's kind of a bit more simple. And you literally click next and proceed to the next page. So nothing there to distract your learners, as you can see. As they go through it, you will see a little eye, like in the top right corner, that gets filled up. So we do actually track how much time the user spent on each page and on each asset. And we want to make sure that they do look at the content properly for a few seconds so they have enough time to read it. And only then it will be marked as complete. They have to still click on things and complete them. You can bring up your Leah, learner assistant. So if we say that we only have 5 minutes right now, can you tell me basically the key concepts of this module? Sometimes people struggle with time between the meetings and calls and they only have a couple of minutes. Leah chat will understand their requirement and then it will basically try and summarize the key concepts. And this can be literally anything. They can type anything about the course. It will only stay within the boundaries of this course. So it's not going to go completely off topic. And you can decide if you want to pull any information from public resources, like any videos, or if you want to just stick to the internal knowledge base. You have a choice of what you want to do. So the learners can basically ask questions, and we believe that this is naturally how people learn. So we'll bring up some stuff for them. So if it is useful to bring up some videos, it will show them some videos. Otherwise, it will just teach them the key concepts. And if the learner wants to practice some questions, rather than doing a formal quiz, it will just ask them like a random question based on this content. They can do like a mini quiz sort of thing. Just to see if they've actually remembered the content that they completed. So they can do things like that. Which we think is pretty cool.